Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Arifah Mahira. So today, I'm from S21. So today I'm gonna talk about methodology, project overview, objective, key assumption, um, context diagram, and DFD level 0. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today, I'm going to presentation about our project group, which is our system is clinic management system. For system development methodology, for our project, we adopted the waterfall methodology. This approach is sequential requirement analysis, design, implementation, testing, and maintenance. It ensures stability, clear documentation, and it's suitable for academic project where design deliverable are prioritized over coding. And for emphasize, this methodology, I have a structured flow, minimize changes, and easy to track. Next, I would like to talk about the project overview. So our project is the clinic management system, it is CMS, designed to streamline patient registration, appointment scheduling, medical record, medical record management, billing, and reporting. This This project is for improve efficiency, reduce manual error, and improve patient care. So for the objective, we have four objectives, which is to design a structured system supporting clinic operation, to provide clear documentation such as DFD, ERD, input and output design, to ensure usability and accessibility for staff and patient, then to apply system analysis and design principle in a healthcare context. Next, for the key assumption, we have four. Which is first one is clinic staff have basic computer literacy, patient data stored securely in a centralized database, system intended for a small to medium-sized clinic, internet connectivity assumed for backup and reporting.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. So I'm going to explain about Gantt chart. So from week 1 until week 3, we doing for project briefing, and we continue from week 4 until week 5 for assign role. And from week 1 until week 5, we project drafting, and for week 6 until 7, we lecture the review, and for the week 8, we doing for PERT chart and Gantt chart, and at the same week, we doing a draft submission. And for the week 9, we doing a requirement gathering, and from week 10 until week 12, we doing system analysis, and at the same week, which is 10 but until 11 only, we doing input output design. And for the week 12 until week 13, we doing documentation, all the documentation. And for the last week, which is week 14, we doing a presentation preparation. So I think that's all.
So in our clinic management system, for the context diagram, we have a 6 external entity, which is content of staff, patient, insurance, billing, doctor, and nurse. So we are going to talk about the staff first. So staff will provide the staff schedule to the system, and the system in return will give back the report detail to the staff. For the insurance, the system will give out the insurance statement to the insurance, and insurance will provide insurance claim details. For patient will provide appointment request and personal detail to the system, and the system will provide back the medical record to the patient. For doctor will diagnose the patient and provide to the system, and system will return back the appointment schedule. For the Next, we provide a patient monitoring update. In return, patient information will given to the nurse. And the lastly is for the billing. The system will give the billing detail to the billing entity. So in our system, we have 5 main process, which is appointment management, patient record management, billing and insurance processing, staff scheduling and reporting, prescription handling. So I will start with the appointment management process first. So the patient will provide appointment request and appointment confirmation to the process, which is appointment management process. And the process will provide the appointment data to the data store, which is appointment schedule. And the appointment schedule will given the output appointment confirmation to the patient. Next, we move to the second process, which is patient record management. As we can see here, doctor, we provide a diagnosis to the process, and the process will given back the update record to the doctor. Next, the patient record will be provided to the patient database, which is the data store, to store all the patient info. Okay. From here, patient database, we provide patient info to the patient and also provide special care treatment to the nurse. And nurse will provide to the process, to the second process, which is patient record management with patient monitoring updates. We will move to the third process. For the third process, the billing and insurance processing will provide bill info to the data store, which is billing record, as we can see here. Then from the billing record, it will provide the output statement bill to the patient entity patient entity. And then from billing record data store also, we provide insurance statement to the insurance entity. Then from the third process, we also provide billing receipt to the insurance entity. Next, the third process will go to the fourth process, which is staff scheduling and reporting. For staff scheduling and reporting, this process will provide table schedule to the staff record data store. And the from staff record data store, it will bring an output staff detail to the staff entity. And from staff entity, it will provide staff info to the staff scheduling and reporting process. And from the staff scheduling and reporting process, it will provide report detail to the staff entity. And then lastly, for the last process, which is prescription handling, from doctor entity, we provide diagnosis and prescription to this process. From this process also, it will provide prescription detail to the pharmacy entity. And from pharmacy entity, it will provide doctor prescription to the prescription record data store. And lastly, for this data store, this data store means prescription record. We will provide the medicine detail to this process, which is prescription handling. Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Fitriana Felia Kalisa Binti Zailani and I'm from S1Z1. And today I'm going to explain about level 1 data flow diagram that maps out insurance billing and claim processing subsystem. This diagram decomposes from 3.0 process. The workflow begins at process 3.1, title process and parse bill.
It takes in raw incoming bill info and parses it, routing the structure itemized changes directly down into process 3.2, which handles submit insurance claim. From here, process 3.2 interacts directly with the external insurance entity by sending out the claim. At the same time, it forwards an interim claim status flow over to the next stage of system. Next, process 3.3 captures and handles the process insurance response. It also interacts with two critical data store, which is data store 1, claim status log, and data store 2, verified policy data. Once processed, a claim summary passed down to process 3.4, which is finalized transaction and handover. The final step output is the payment status and the transaction history going flow into the data store 3, which is transaction records. In summary, this diagram effectively showcases on how initial bill is parsed, submitted to insurance, validated against internal data logs, and officially closed out in transaction history. And that's all from me. I will pass down for the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurdamia Fakihah binti Muhammad Fazil, and today I am presenting about our clinic management system. As you can see, we have designed an enhanced entity relationship diagram, EERD, that captures a full life cycle of clinic operation, from staff management to patient care and financial billing. Let's start with the top section of our diagram. We have structured our staff using a specialization hierarchy. We have a superclass entity called staff, which contain attributes like name, email, and phone number. We have specialized this into 3 disjoint subclasses, which is doctor, nurse, and admin staff. The disjoint constraint marked with a D make sure that a staff member cannot hold 2 of this role at the same time, which help us maintain clear access control and operational responsibility within a clinic. Moving to the patient care cycle, as you can see, the patient entity acts as our center. It's between appointment and medical record. So, for appointment, the patient make an appointment which is managed by a doctor. This creates our one-to-many relationship between patient, doctor, and appointment. So for the medical record, once a patient is seen, a medical record is generated. So this entity captures crucial data like symptom, and diagnosis. So for preception, this flow directly into a preception and preception item entities. We have bridge here because we have many-to-many entity. So we have to use an associative entity approach here to link a specific medicine to specific medical record, allowing us to manage our medicine inventory efficiently. Finally, every clinical needs to be accounted for financially. Looking at the bottom left, you will see our billing and insurance claim structure. When a consultation is finished, a bill is generated. This is linked back to the record ID to make sure every charge is traceable to a specific doctor visit. If a patient has coverage, the insurance claim entity track the policy number and approval status. This setup creates a complete audit trail from the initial diagnosis all the way to the final payment. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Audi Binti Muhammad Al-Khamad, and today I'm going to explain about the input and output design of our project, which is the clinic management system. This is the patient registration form of our clinic management system. It is used by the receptionist and the staff registration when the patient arrives at our clinic. So, the receptionist enters the patient's personal information, including name, IC number, phone number, gender, date of birth, and address. The receptionist also selects the appointment date, appointment time, and the assigned doctor. The patient ID is generated automatically by the system to ensure that each patient has unique identification number. We also include drop-down menu and date pickers to reduce typing errors and make the registration process faster. The reset and register button are placed at the bottom for easy access. This design is simple, organized, and user-friendly, allowing the receptionist to complete the registration process efficiently. This is our output design. After the receptionist submits the registration forms, the system processes the information automatically, generate the appointment slip. The appointment slip displays important information such as appointment ID, patient name, appointment date, appointment time, assigned doctor, queue number, and appointment status. The slip also includes a reminder asking for patients to come 15 minutes earlier before the scheduled appointment. The information shown on this appointment slip comes directly from the data entered in the registration form. This allows patients to verify their appointment details and help reduce registration errors. The reason why we choose appointment slip instead of medical report is because the input form is filled in by the receptionist before the patient meets the doctor. So, the clinic does not yet have the information of the patient diagnosis or medication. Therefore, the appointment slip is the most appropriate output because it generated directly from the registration data.